I mean, I was probably lucky I didn't get fired from
I
my
find
third
that hard to
job, but
believe, Paul.
I quit before they got a chance to fire me. I was like, I know what's coming next. You're going to fire me. So,
No,
yeah, but so anyways, in answer to your question, so I took countless numbers of seminars and I read books and I got books from the library and I learned from my father and I learned through trial and error. And the whole thing is, in the photography world, if you can create saleable images and wrap a business around it, then the whole thing kind of comes together. But there are professional organizations like Professional Photographers of America, which was very helpful. And I would go to their annual seminars. And like I said, read books, tapes, CDs, go to seminars, and I would just, sit at the feet of whoever was teaching and just love it. Just like, oh, this is great, and then go back to the studio and try to recreate it. So it's fun. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a painter. And I think if I lived in a different age, I would have been a painter. I'm doing painting now these days, just at doing kind of real paint. I'm also doing digital painting too.
that's so exciting. So what I'm hearing you say though is that this was calling you. I mean, you worked at an ad agency, which some people would find creative, but for you, that wasn't it. You knew that you weren't being fulfilled in some way.
Well, it was very difficult. Yeah, I went into advertising because it was the most creative end, or at least I thought it was the most creative end of business, and it just wasn't really a fit.
Mhm.
So yeah, I have to say, Sue, it really was a calling. I mean, looking back, it's really easy to see. I was circling photography for probably, 4 years before I finally took the plunge and got behind the camera.
Okay. I was going to ask about that. Was there a tipping point that was it for you that you were like, all right, I'm going all in? This wasn't a side hustle anymore. You were going to make a business out of this.
I think 4 years after I started the little side hustle, and all of a sudden I had a full-blown business, and I was like, okay, I wasn't planning on this, I wasn't expecting this, this wasn't my long-term plan, but I'm pretty good at it and I like it. So, if I can make money at it, like, wow, this is great. Can you imagine that, doing something creative, making something beautiful, and then people pay you for it? Like, what could be better? Like, this is awesome.
Absolutely. Absolutely.